baby. The food was terrible. Okay, let's talk about it. Like, yeah, let's talk about it.
I'm outside in an AMG, right outside TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me. Still with the dolls that I grew beside. All the around me, right at it.
Today, another cowboy hat. Okay, hopefully it's not crooked, because I can't see. I took my glasses off. It's pretty straight. Okay. All right. Okay. Hello, booktubing world. It is I, Capri Nicole, and I am back with another video. So, baby, I just came back from Dallas, and we had a time. If you want to see everything I got up to in Dallas, it's on my Patreon. It's gonna be 2 parts to that video because I was filming everything. I went to so many bookstores, I went to so many museums, I went to so many parks, I went to so many restaurants. Like, a time was had, baby. A time was had. I might still be editing those videos when this one posts, but today's video that I'll be talking about will be about all of the bookstores that I went to in Dallas. I was trying to hit 5 because I think I was 5 or 6 days. I was in Dallas for like 5 days and I was trying to hit 5 bookstores. I only ended up hitting 4. I wanted to go to Half Price Books. Half Price Books originated in Texas, so they have the biggest location. So I want to take y'all there, but baby, Texas is big and every single place that I went to was like 20 to 25 minutes away from each other. And I know if y'all are from Dallas, y'all are like, this isn't technically in Dallas, it's just outside Dallas. If some of them are just outside of Dallas, y'all know what I mean. These are all the places I went, all the bookstores I went to while I was in Dallas, okay? Close to Dallas, in Dallas, whatever. Hit 4 bookstores, and all of them are very unique. So I think this is like the first, well, I feel like my Puerto Rico vlog, I hit a lot of bookstores. Hawaii vlog, I hit a lot of bookstores. New York vlog, I hit a lot of bookstores. So if you're a new islander, which I'm sure you are, I have a lot of new islanders, go back and check those out because those were pretty unique as well. And I started doing this new thing where instead of having the bookstores in the hot girl reading vlogs, I have it separated. And now that the hot girl reading vlogs are only on my Patreon, this is also easier. So it's just easier to sit down and talk to you guys about the vibes and show you clips of the bookstore. So obviously I'm back from Dallas, I'm back at home, but you know, we got our cowgirl era shirt on, we got our little cowboy hat on, you know what I'm saying? We got a ton of books right here, and I just like to be able to, you know, debrief you guys on like each bookstore. But this is how this video is gonna go. So I'm gonna show you footage of all of I'm gonna show you footage of the, you know, the location, the ambiance, the bookstore, da 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 da. And then when we come back to here, I'm gonna tell you guys about my review of the overall experience. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first bookstore that I went to was Fable and Fire. So let's head over to those clips and then I will see you guys in the review. Okay, this is the outside. This is the door. Door's cute, but I think I'm supposed to go on the other side. See, this is a little, I don't know if y'all can see. Y'all can't see that. See? Fable and Fire. Hi. Is it okay if I film? Sure. Okay. I just like to check before.
When I feel what I feel, sometimes it's hard to tell you so. You may not be in the mood to learn what you think you know. There are times when I find you wanna keep yourself from me. When I don't have the strength, I'm just a mirror of what I see.
So see this door.
You are love. You're the positive, motivating force within my life. If you ever feel the need to wonder why, let me know. Let me know.
Hmm? Ah, thank you. I want to be a glamping girl so bad.
It's hard for me to understand. So many things have taken place before this love affair began. But if you feel more like I feel, confusion can give way to doubt. For there are times when I fall short of what I say. What I say I'm all about.
Oh, I'm getting this. I can already tell. There's no words? Oh, it's a picture book. Oh, I want it.
You are love. You're a positive, motivating force within my life. Should you ever
That's so pretty.
wonder why, let me know. Let me know. Let me
Y'all, look at this. How cool. Look at the top. How cool is that? That is so cool. Look at this. Y'all, this is so cool. Are you kidding me? Y'all. Oh my god. How cool is this? Got the paintings. Look. Oh, look at this. How cool is that? Look at this. How freaking cool. So dope. Of course I picked this seat. Look how cute. Look at the little grass. Very cute. Oh no. So Fable and Fire. Let's see. Overall, I'm gonna put up a little pop-up right here that has everything that I feel. But overall, Fable and Fire was like such a vibe. This bookstore was pretty small, but it was half of a bookstore, so half of it was a bookstore. They had like 3 or 4 bookshelves, then they had a bakery, and then the entire back of it was a restaurant. So that's what the vibe was here. It was like a bookstore, but also was a bakery and a restaurant, which was really cool. I really loved the vibe. It was so beautiful. The girls that were there were so nice. Like it just, my overall experience there was so welcoming. For the vibes, I put delightful, magical, cozy, and relaxing. And then my rating is a 4-star for this location. It would have been a 5. It would have been a 5 if the food was good, baby. The food was terrible, okay? Let's talk about it. Like, yeah, let's talk about it. Because first of all, I wasn't even trying to buy no food when I went there. I really just wanted to get like a pastry and a coffee or something or whatever. So I tried their coffee and I had a flatbread and I had their salad. Baby, everything was nasty. The coffee was terrible. The coffee, I got a strawberry vanilla latte. I didn't taste no strawberries, I didn't taste no vanilla, and I damn sure didn't taste no damn latte. That coffee tastes like straight up chocolate milk. It tastes like straight up chocolate milk. And then the salad that I got like a strawberry salad. Y'all know I'm a salad queen, baby. Like I do this. Like I love making unique salads. Like this week I made a salad that's watermelon, golden kiwi, sunflower seeds, and goat cheese. Like I am the salad queen. That salad was so damn nasty. The leaves were just like wilted, wet as hell because they put way too much salad dressing. It was too much going on. And then it just, the flatbread tastes like something they just took out of a box and put in the oven. It was bad. Nothing was good. The drinks wasn't good. The food wasn't good. However, I still give it a 5-star because the girls that worked there were so nice. Like one of the girls, she was like, oh, I love your outfit, you look so cute. She was just really nice, and just like browsing the shelves was fun. Some of the books seemed like they were used books. I'm not sure if that's like what they keep in their store, but some of the books seemed to be used books. And the girl that worked on the bakery side also was really nice. The restaurant, like the restaurant was the best part. I put in my notes that it felt like an upscale Alice in Wonderland. So if Alice in Wonderland was like upscale and she made a restaurant, this is what Fable and Fire was. Like it was so beautiful. They had the grass on the wall, child, you know, the grass on the wall, but then they had like books and stuff. As you guys probably saw in the clips, they had books over where the restrooms were. I just love when people use books as decoration. They had it in the ceiling, they had them on the walls. It just was so beautiful. Like it just was such a vibe. And where I sat and ate was so cute. It was a little corner with a typewriter and all the beautiful stuff. It just was a great experience, and I had a good time over there. However, the book selection was pretty small. I almost got 2 books. I was gonna pick up Beloved, but there's a special edition of Beloved that I want to get that's pink and black, so I didn't see the point in me buying that there. So I ended up only getting 1 book while I was at Fable and Fire, and it's a children's book. It's called Big, and it says, once there was a girl, she had a big laugh, a big heart, and very big dreams, and it was good until it wasn't. So I like seeing, recently I've seen a lot of books that have depicted children that are people of color, black people, African people, Indian people, that just have like either long names or big personalities, and how they end up shrinking themselves in order to fit in the structure of society. And just depicting that in a child's eye is just very interesting, because you would think that children don't really notice that they need to shrink themselves, but they do it without realizing it. And I've seen a lot of books with children that are people of color that are shrinking themselves, where they make their name shorter, or they try to be less loud or have less personality. And I love that, because I want children to, you know, grow up, read books, and understand that it's okay to be yourself. It's okay to make people pronounce your name right the first time, because that's important. So I was excited to pick this up. As y'all know, I can't wait to have children and give them all of my books. Well, maybe not all of them, child, but I do have a lot of children's books that I'm really excited to like give my future kiddos. And this is just so beautiful. Like look at the art in this. I think it starts off, I thought it only was a picture book, but I think it starts off with words, and then as the time goes on, the words disappear to kind of depict how she's feeling, and then in the end, the words come back. So I just think that's really unique. That's really cool, and I'm really excited to pick this one up. You know, I'm only reading fantasy this year, but I do read children's books as well, so I'm ready to read this. It's really, really cute. So this is what I got from Fable and Fire. So the next bookstore that I went to was Deep Vellum. So I will see you guys in that clip. Hi. Oh, go ahead. I'm just trying to get the outside. Go ahead. This is kind of like the Strand. They have books on the outside. They're all right here. I like their door. Look how cute. So this is where we're going. We'll see how it goes, y'all. We'll see how it goes. I parked somewhere I'm not too sure about, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stay here for that long. We'll see. I'm gonna read for like, oh, there I am. I'm gonna read for like 30 minutes and then check on my car, because I don't know if where I parked is okay. But all right, let's go in. Oh, it's so cute. Hi. Recommendations?
Yeah.
I'll just look around. I don't really know. I kind of just like browse. It's super cute in here though.
Yeah, welcome in.
It's different. Okay, let me get back.
Would you like to hear the spiel?
Sure. Yes.
We're not just an indie bookstore, we're also a publishing house. We're the largest publishers of translated literature in the U.S. Everything that you see on this wall and on this table are all of our publications. We translated over 100 different languages, represent over 70 different countries. We also have a lot of books about Texas and by Texans. We have over 1,200 titles. And you can find most of our books in bookstores around the world.
Okay.
It's the only place where you can find all of them at once. And then everything else that you see in the store are books that we, the booksellers, have curated for the shop. So put us all if you need it.
Okay, I like that spiel. Informative, cool. That's super cute.
You want me to see these?
That's like why I started working here.
Really? Yeah. I didn't know that because I was just like looking. I like going to different bookstores besides like Barnes and Noble, so I was just like looking around and see different stuff. I know.
That's what you gotta do with it.
I went to Fable and Fire and then Blacklit and then this is like the third one, so.
Where are you coming in from?
Atlanta.
Cool.
Yeah, so.
Welcome in.
It's hot as hell here though.
know,
God
right?
damn. I'm like, whoop.
Did you not expect that?
I did, but not like 102 high. I
No,
thought
I
we
know,
was
right?
I thought we was cruising in the 90s
People love to
still.
say it's just like, oh, it's like humid wherever I'm at. Or at least like people from Houston are just like, oh, it's so humid here. I'm just like, it's humid here too.
Yeah.
I understand that you're closer to the sea, but like.
It's more, it feels like Arizona heat kinda. It's like
I feel like it's humid, but it's also like all concrete, and so it's just like the
radiating.
Like, humidity just sits there.
Yeah. It's
it
sitting.
doesn't dry out.
It's sitting all right. I just like traveling by myself. It's very peaceful.
Yes.
I love my friends, but they're a little.
You don't have to worry about no one else's schedule.
Exactly, and I'm like a get up early. I have my itinerary printed out kind of person, so I don't want to. My friends are more like by the ear, you know.
Which is great, but you get to be like, cool, I'll leave when I want to,
and I won't feel bad and
Yeah.
have people calling me and
You
being
see, like, I feel like I'm on the opposite end, where just like, if I'm alone, I want to play it by ear, but if I'm with people, I'm just like, well, let's designate time where we're all gonna be separate and together.
Yeah.
Because like, if you want to do your own thing, you do it at this time, because like, I have things that I want to schedule.
I like
for us.
organized stuff. Like, I'm the same way whether I'm in a group or by myself. I like to know, like vaguely, like it doesn't have to be like hard times, but I like to know vaguely what I'm doing. I don't like to just wake up and be like, what's the move? Like, because then it takes, especially with women, it takes them like,
there's a lot of time wasted.
yes, and we
I feel
spend
that's
like
why I
2
feel like-
hours like trying to figure out what we're doing. I'm like, if we
But I
just,
think that's why I like playing it by ear when I'm alone, because I'm like,
it's quick.
yeah, it's just like I can, like, it's a decision for me. I don't have to take anyone else's opinion into account.
Yeah. Like, oh, what time do you want to wake up, or do you feel like doing
Yeah,
this
it's
today?
like, I wake up when I wake up.
Wake
I'll
up
know
and
when I
go. Yeah.
First, please make some noise. Give me a sign. This can't be life if there's a point to lose and love. Repeating pain. It's all the same. I hate this place. I'm stuck in this paradise. Don't believe in paradise. This must be when hell is like this. Got to be more sick.
certain well, like lifting. So I'm like, no.
Make your neck hurt.
I have to like, yeah, I have to like walk like this so I can like engage myself. Like, damn.
You're more conscious. Before I was just like whatever, like your body just bounced back. Now it's like
Oh my god.
you make one wrong move and it's like
Crazy.
it's like
I'm
everything.
smoking so I can like, you know, relax.
Yeah,
not just,
yeah.
like, like turn up. What you mean? Like I need all
Like
this thing,
kumbaya.
this is, like actual like pain relief.
Yeah.
Good lord. Crazy.
It just was like insanity.
It's so funny you say that because like on my 29th birthday, like in my building, someone's like having a party, and I don't know. I'm not about to knock and be like, hey, let me join. But I was like,
It would be nice if I
Invite or
hang out.
whatever.
You know, invite would be nice.
and then like I get in the elevator like 20 minutes later, and someone comes through and is like, hey, do you want to go? It's like, oh, me?
You did, yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
And then they were like, hey, come through, and everyone was like, I was the youngest person there, so they were all like,
Oh,
they
that's
gave,
nice.
They gave me that whole,
The whole spiel,
everyone
yep.
was like,
I just try to move. Like I stretch as soon as I wake up. I stretch when I go to sleep.
stretch anytime no one's looking.
Any chance I can get, I'm like, because if I don't, if I'm too stagnant for too long, it's like I can feel my body start ticking and ticking, and I'm like, I don't want no problems. It is such pretty cover. So these are the ones that are published from here.
So just about everything is, this is all, like, so, cool, I get to do my speech, great. So, we have, everything is published under Deep Vellum, but there's certain ones that have, like, a label like this, or like this, that is from, like, the Dolphin Archive, and certain ones that are, like, I don't know if it has a separate label, but all of these, you'll see, like, this little symbol right here, or here.
Mm-hmm.
These are all published by them.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, I thought they were just a publisher.
Yeah.
Like moving
I
down
thought it was
here.
just a bookstore. I didn't know.
Yeah, then I found out they were a bookstore. and I
Yeah,
was like,
that's cool.
That's great.
That's dope. Yeah,
That's
because I'm
really
like looking, like all these covers are so pretty.
I'm saying.
Man, my bookshelves, I can already be like, I can hear them now. When you gonna read the books you got up here?
Listen, we're gonna also make new friends from my travels.
Make space.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I'm pretty good with the books I have on shelf. I'm not gonna hold you. See, listen, I got the app. I was like all into it, and I was like, yeah. But I think it's kind of like just the convenience because I'm just so used to just clicking on Goodreads, and I just have this flow of Goodreads.
Yeah.
So then I'll be like, oh yeah, Storygraph.
Yeah. I will say Goodreads has like a better community. Like there's more people on Goodreads. So if you like want to read reviews, like,
But Storygraph was way more thorough. They have like charts and shit over there. I'm like, oh.
the charts.
But I was like, I need to try to my friend was like, well, just import all of the stuff you have on Goodreads. You can put it into your Storygraph, so
like
it's on the
very-
same.
Yeah.
I gotta stop being lazy. I'm like,
No, I was like on Instagram last night and somebody posted and I was like, I love Storygraph.
yeah.
Like I just
It's so convenient. My friends, because they always do like end of the year stats. They talk about whatever, and they just click on there and just has everything laid out for them. And I'm just like on Goodreads calculating and doing all this. Yeah, I gotta get with the times, man. I gotta get with the times. What other bookstores are there out here?
So the Wild Detectives is cool. Wild Detectives is a bar / coffee shop / bookstore. That one's fun.
There's Pan-African Connection down in, I don't think it's Sears, but it's in South Dallas.
Pan-African Connection?
Yeah.
And Wild Detectives.
Yeah.
Okay, I can remember that.
Okay.
No, I can't. Let me go ahead and type that to myself.
It's more of a bar than it is a bookstore.
Okay.
Not they don't have books and not even services, but
What was it again? The
Pan-African Connection.
Okay.
And if you like Half Price started in Dallas. So
Someone said it's the biggest half-price book.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I think
it's in a giant warehouse. It used to be a mall, I think. And
But
now
which one is it? Because I saw a few.
it's the one on the one on West Northwest Highway.
West, northwest.
It's gonna be like across from an REI, like across the street will be apartments. And like on the other side of the highway, it's North Park, which is one of our biggest malls.
yeah, they have like
Okay.
a coffee shop in
Because I kept seeing everyone say, oh, this half-price books is the biggest in the world or some shit. I don't know. But I looked it up and I'm like, there's like 5 that are popping up. So I'm like, oh.
I give you a punch card if you're ever in Dallas. Come back and see us. Oh yes.
Sticker. I'll just use it as a bookmark
Yeah.
until I lose it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Because I don't mind driving, but anything over like 10 hours, I'm like,
Yeah, you
alright.
can't. You have to stop. And it's like, yeah, it's a long
I
time.
can't do it. Like, that's a little bit too much for me. Like,
You just said that you get stiff. Like,
I know. When I was younger, I'm like, yeah, road trip, yeah. Now I'm like, hell no, give me the flight, like non-stop. I don't want to stop. Like, no. Okay, so Deep Vellum. Overall, my experience was so fun. Everyone that worked there, they were so just informative and really, I don't know, they just were really open to like talking. Like, I went there thinking that I was gonna like read my book and just like chill, but talking to the booksellers was like the best part because all of them were just like really nice. I learned a lot because this bookstore was unique, because all the bookstores in this vlog are unique, but this bookstore was unique because it's a bookstore. It's also a publishing house, and they own the most translated works. One of the booksellers in there, they were telling me that this bookstore owns the most translated works, and they have like this whole thing that they say. And to me, that's really interesting because like y'all already know, on the island, I like taking y'all different places besides Barnes and Noble. There's nothing wrong with Barnes and Noble, baby. I love Barnes. But it's plenty of independent bookstores that I would like to explore and see because I just like seeing different things. And finding out that this is a publishing house and it also holds the most translated works is just, it's just really cool. So a lot of the books that were in there were published there, and they are the publishers of those books. So it was really interesting just walking around and vibing because I really felt like a reader. Like, you know, back in the day, like before we would get recommendations or have Goodreads or the apps or whatever, or read blogs or whatever, like you really just would have to go into the store and browse. Some people still do it. It's not very common now. I feel like now when we go to bookstores, we're looking for specific books, or we know exactly what genre we're gonna go look. But you know, back in the day when I was like younger, like when I would go to the library, I would just like explore, read the inside of the books. I would pick like that. Like it wasn't like a I know what I want type vibe. So it felt very similar here because there wasn't any, I saw a couple of popular books there, but it wasn't that many popular books there. So a lot of the books I had to look and browse and read and ask them, oh, what's this book about? Or like, what book do you recommend? Like it really just felt like an experience. And just the employees, everyone that was there, it was really diverse. It was just very welcoming, and I just love the way it's set up. That's my favorite thing about independent bookstores, is the way how uniquely they're set up and how it just feels different. Like it just doesn't feel like just a bookstore. Like they put their own spin on it. It was very artsy. It was very unique. Like I just love unique things like that. So my experience was great. I put the vibes were very informative, diverse books, and beautiful. My rating for Deep Vellum is 3.85. Yeah, so that was like overall my experience. The books that I got, are these all the books I got here? Yeah, I got a lot of books. Oh child, hold on y'all, hold on. Okay, so first thing I got this little sticker. I like getting stickers when I go different places. I used to put them all on my laptop, but I don't have any more space, so I guess this is gonna just like double as a bookmark as long as I don't lose it. But I just think it's cute, you know. Got the little guy and his dog and his books on there. Very cute. So we have that. I picked up 2 like regular books, and then I have 2 smaller books. So the first one that I have is The Angels Have Always Been Black, and I don't know, I just saw this one like at the bottom of one of the shelves, and this is like spoken word and poetry. So I don't know, I just thought it was so cute. I love the title, and like all of the little angels and stuff put me in the mind of like the angels my grandmother used to have like around the house. So that's the first thing I picked up. The Angels Have Always Been Black. Very cool there. And then I also picked up Sunflower, which is a graphic novel depicting someone that lives with bipolar disorder. I really enjoy seeing bipolar disorder and people with other mental illnesses and depicted in books, because they just do it so well. Like I want to know more about that without them being depicted as like crazy, because I feel like in a lot of like scary movies or whatever, the twist is always like, oh, they were schizophrenic, or oh, they were bipolar. But it's like, I want to understand and know the disorder more, and like their day-to-day, their struggles and stuff like that, than just them being a villain, you know. So I'm liking that I'm seeing more bipolar characters in media and in books. So I did pick this one up. I think the art style is pretty unique. Like, you know, I think it's pretty cool. So I'm excited to read it. I love the cover. Look at that. So we have that. I also picked up Kaleidoscope Sisters. Kaleidoscope Sisters, anything that says sisters, it's like I'm just gonna automatically pick it up. Like, it just live, laugh, love. You already know. I just love books that have I love books that have siblings in it. So I don't know, because just like complex relationships, I like stuff like that. So in this book, I'm gonna read the little synopsis. You know, I know some of y'all hate that, but I don't care. You gonna have to deal with it. Live, laugh, love. Okay, so it says it centers on 15-year-old Quinn and her younger sister Riley, who is dying from a degenerative heart defect. As the novel opens, Riley is weeks away from her 7th birthday and her decline is obvious. Years in and out of the hospitals have left the family with no support system, but Quinn is determined to save her younger sister. In her quest, Quinn discovers a portal to another realm peppered with characters based in history, all of whom disappeared mysteriously. So, you know, a little magical realism, a little sister vibe, you know. I think it's gonna be cool. I looked up the reviews on this one, and it, you know, like I told you guys, I had to browse and read and talk and look on Goodreads, and you know what I'm saying, like it was really a book experience. So I picked this one up. I'm excited to read it. I love anything that has sisters. Excited to have it on my shelves. So we have that. And then the last one is that I got is On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous. I know y'all know what this book is about. Like, everybody has read this damn book. I'm probably the last one to pick it up. It's by Ocean Vuong, and it's basically written by the author. He's writing, I think they're writing a letter to their mother, like coming out, like talking about their experience, their life, and just being very real with them, but their mother has already passed. So I've heard the writing is very beautiful, a lot of purple prose, very poetic. So I'm excited to pick this one up, and we'll see how that goes. And they gave me a ton of bookmarks. They gave me 3 bookmarks. So yeah, the vibes were immaculate. Like, the vibes were great. It was nice. I had a good time there, and I will go back. So the next bookstore that I went to was Blacklit. So I will see y'all in the next clip, okay? Okay, y'all. So this is where we're going, Blacklit. Whoever lives here is blessed and highly favored, because like, imagine a bookstore being directly under your apartment. Blacklit. Okay, cool, got it. Hello. Huh?
Got back in town from BT and we're packing for
Oh.
but you're more than welcome to look around.
Okay, can I film? I'm just gonna
You can
browse
actually
them.
film.
Okay.
These are shelves. We're gonna restock.
Okay, okay. It's all good, it's all good. Did you guys went to the BT Wars?
Yeah, I'm gonna pop up on there.
Oh, that's cool.
But come and slide by 8 p.m. and send a text to your DM. 500 for your fucking hair, 200 for your fucking nails. You running out of shoes to wear, so I bought you another pair. Girl, I got you another dress, so bring your ass up down the stairs. I buy you shit because you wear it, impressed because you know I care. Bitch, you know you love it here, that's why you keep on coming there. Your nigga can't compete, I swear. He tried but never lived to it, baby. I'll come and slide by 8 p.m. and send a text to your DM. 500 for your fucking hair, 200 for your fucking nails. You running out of shoes to wear, so I bought you another pair.
Outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, 2-turn baby girl, you know me. Still with the dolls that I grew beside. All the niggas around me, cry that they die. Gotta watch the time, cause it's flying right by. I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT. Two-turn, baby girl, you know me. Who am I? All the niggas around me, cry that they die. Gotta watch the time, cause it's flying right by. Two-turn, baby girl, you know me. I just caught a shorty off a Finsta. Just threw on a hoodie, it's a Crenshaw. Way that I've been living unconventional. I'm just trying to make it to the end, you know. Certain things have started getting tenser. Think we need to have a sun adventure. I could be a man, but maybe down the road. Right now I would rather see my heart turn to chrome. Rather see my heart turn crystal. I can't even front like I don't miss ya. Right now I'm just stuck inside a crib on my own. Soon as I free up, I'm about to pop up on your phone. Like I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, PT. Two-turn, baby girl, you know me. Yeah, who am I? All the niggas around me, ride or die. Gotta watch the time, cause it's flying right by. Two-turn, baby girl, you know me. Yeah. Heart still on javelin, baby. Two-turn, baby girl, you know me. I was pulling off, but they knew me. Sometimes I wish there was two of me, or three of me, when it was you and me. I'm outside in it. I'm
Okay, so Blacklit. As soon as I walked in, I was so excited. I loved it. I loved all of the art. Like, the art was so beautiful. I tried to make sure I got enough shots for you guys because just the art was gorgeous. The owner of the shop was telling me that they just left from the BET Awards. They did a pop-up shop over there. So they had way less books than they usually have, but I still was able to pick up a few. Just being there, it felt like being at home. It was very cozy. It felt like going to like your cousin's living room and just like sitting on the couch and watching TV. That was the vibes there. Like, there was a lot of like comfortable couches and just the vibe was very welcoming. Like, I just felt comfortable there. I really enjoyed my experience just walking around, and I wish I would have been able to see like all of the books they usually have, but if I go back to Texas or I visit again, then I'll be able to see what their normal selection is. But overall, I had a great experience. I rated it a 4.5. So I said, would I go back? Yes. And it felt like I was at home. So I gave it a 4.5 rating. It was my favorite? Yeah, it was my favorite. It was my favorite out of the 4 that I went to. So I really loved it. Had a great time there. And I picked up a few books. So let's talk about the books that I got. So I got 3 books. Well, I got 2 books and I got a coloring book. So let's just talk about the coloring book first. So the first thing I got was a coloring book called Mind, Body, and Soul, a self-care coloring book for Black women. So this is what I picked up there. I love the art in this. If y'all can see. Can y'all see? I love it. Black girls in the coloring book. I love that. I'm excited. I've been seeing this coloring book I really want to pick up on TikTok. So I'm excited that I have this one. It's not specifically the one I kept seeing on TikTok, but it's still very cute. I love all the little art in here. It's just such a vibe. Like, this is my favorite picture that I saw, if y'all can see. Celebrate what makes Black women brilliant, brave, and beautiful with Mind, Body, and Soul, a self-care coloring book for Black women. So I think that's cool. I have a few coloring books that I do use actually, and I'm excited to use this one. That's the first thing I got. Okay, then the next thing I got was, oh, this one. Next thing that I got was Ruin Road, and I think I saw Jessie from Jessie on YouTube talking about this book, and I'm just gonna read the back because I'm not even gonna try to sum this up in my own words because we'll be here all day. Okay, so let's see what we have. It says Cade Webster lives between worlds. He's a standout football star at the right school but lives in the wrong neighborhood, if you let his classmates tell it. Everywhere but home, people are afraid of him for one reason or another. Afraid he's too big, too fast, too ambitious, and too black. Then, one fateful night, to avoid a dangerous encounter with the police, he ducks into a pawn shop. An impulse purchase and a misspoken desire change everything when Cade tells the shopkeeper he wishes people would stop acting so scared around him, and the wish is granted. So another magical realism moment, and another book where I was telling you guys, like, there's been a lot of characters that are people of color that are, you know, depicted as like unsafe or scary or shrinking themselves or whatever, and showing them that they can like love themselves and be who they are. So this is another example of that, and I love books that have magical realism, so I'm excited to see, you know, see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, but that's the next one. And then the final book that I got was Sisters with a Side of Greens. Okay, I just love this cover. Look at that. Look at that. I saw sisters and I saw food and I immediately picked it up. So it says, the recipe for forgiveness begins with an open heart and a full belly. Sister Rose Tillman and Mervana Nash haven't spoken in decades. Not since, okay, they haven't spoken in decades. I don't want to read nothing else. I'm sorry, but this is basically following estranged sisters who rebuild their relationship through food, and that's all I need to know. I don't need to know nothing else. I don't want to know why they stopped talking. I don't want to know nothing. I don't want to read too much. The synopsis, you see how long that synopsis is? Gonna tell me everything that happens in this book, and I don't want to know. I just read the first couple sentences. You get the vibes, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I picked up there, and that is it for Blacklit. Now we have one more bookstore, so I will see you guys in the next clip. Okay, this is it. It looks like a little house, but it's not a house. So we're gonna go inside. See? This is what it looks like.
That I was a shit when R&B niggas wanna start rap beef. These niggas ain't got no name on them. Wish these hoes stop trying to put claim on them. He come around me, get game on him. If he don't go, then I already came on him. These new hoes sound like my mixtape. Bitches love saying my name like it's clickbait. I don't take shit if they come with the dishes. I don't rock shit if they come in his name. I'm not your better yet, so don't sleep on me. Look like a lick, then I'm putting the freak on them. All of these niggas is begging, I'm paying. Cause my bitch a young thug and I'm the rich on them. Boy, I ain't finna read all they texts, don't know what it said, but I send that's a bet. Lately my patience been getting real low. Lately I feel like I need no respect. It was the money for me, ayy. He gon' go dummy for me, ayy. He ain't that cute, but he could dress. He's to protect for me, ayy. It was the need for him, the way that it squeezed for him, ayy. He done fucked a whole lot of bitches, but it was the mean for him, ayy.
I have heard terrible things about this book.
Hoes got balls, but you know I got handles. Damn, I must be Olivia Pope, cause y'all keep putting me in all of these scandals. He wanna hear one more time, I ain't pretty. Don't need no closure, my diamonds got clarity. Telling his new bitch that he don't do Instagram. Really, he hate when he scroll and see pictures. Like a new show, all these niggas is into me. Funny how Bessie turned into my end. I must be playing peekaboo, cause these hoes really can't see.
We in the bag and we mug in the TI. And I'm in a bad bitch and I got in the dish. Oh yeah, I'm still saying this bitch knows I it over. She gets down just like it over. Run the block, she's not so shots. That bitch bad, watch her blow. It's away.
stuck up in my ways, but love it when I'm playing games. That's the only way we get away. We stuck together, you must forever. That's why I cannot go away. I leave you screaming anything. You find a way to keep me in. Make me think it through some magic and act like you did it. Yeah. Don't be tripping, I'll be there in a minute. You beat it, and I'll be there. Be there.
I might just call and catch a plane. I might just come see you today. You wait, I'm stuck up in my ways. But love it when I'm playing games. That's the only way we get away. We stuck together, you must forever.
Okay, so the final bookstore was The Wild Detectives, and first of all, let me just say name appreciation. Like, the name is so cool, and this one was unique because it is a bar and a bookstore. So all the bookstores that I went to were like bookstore slash ... So this one was a bookstore, but it also was a bar, and all of the booksellers did not want me to go here. I don't know why, but like, I was asking for recommendations for other bookstores from the booksellers, and they were telling me all these bookstores to go to and stuff like that. Some of them I had already went to, but then they were like, I was like, oh, what about the Wild Detectives? And they were like, no, that's more of a bar than a bookstore. But I was like, well, if I go early in the morning, it won't be as much of a bar. So I went early because I wanted to see the bookstore vibes. I guess like at night it completely shifts, obviously, because it's part of, it's half of it is a bar. So as you guys saw in all of the footage that I got for you guys, what it looks like, where the bar is, where all of the, you know, I feel like it was a perfect mix. Like, the bar was tucked over in the corner, but it had a lot of space, and then like all the areas for books and reading and studying and stuff like that was more out in the open. I felt like it was more towards reading, and it was more chill. I went as soon as they opened, so I wanted to see what the I wanted to see what the reading vibes were gonna be. So I went as soon as they opened. There was barely anyone in there. A lot of the people that were there were kind of like just like reading and studying and doing work. I feel like the vibes were, how do I explain this? Like, you know how in movies they have like the London aesthetic, like dark academia, they show like college and like everything's like hardwood and shiny, and they have like little lamps that are like dim and very much like, oh, what did I put in my notes? Very much like, well, yeah, like low lighting, stuff like that, where it's just like very like student aesthetic and very much like dark academia aesthetic. That's what this bookstore felt like. It felt very much like dark academia vibes. The little lights that they had, it felt comfortable, plenty of places to sit, like all the little tables and stuff they had set up. The books they had there were, some of them I've seen before and some of them I haven't. I feel like it was a really good mix. The bartender that was there, she was nice, and I had a good time. I just like walked around, I was like looking at books, you know, browsing and stuff like that. I said the vibes were very cozy and beautiful, and then I rated it a 3.85. Let's talk about the books that I got while I was there. Oh, and I forgot, at Blacklit, she also gave me this tote for free. So this came with the books that I got, which was nice. I like that. It's definitely my vibe. But let's get back to the books that I got at the Wild Detective. So I got 2 books. The first one that I got was Love in the Library. So I love the picture, like, okay. So it says, Tama works in the library at the Minidoka incarceration camp, where she has been imprisoned because she is a Japanese American. Life in the Idaho camp is relentless, and getting through each day is hard. Tama prefers to escape into her books with their stories of honor and adventure. But every day, George is there with a smile and another stack of books, and his comforting presence. It is George who helps Tama understand that she isn't alone, and in that realization, hope is found. You know, I just think it's gonna be very wholesome, heartbreaking, difficult to read but beautifully done. And the art, like, y'all, the art, you know, like the art is so beautiful. It puts me in the mind of like a Studio Ghibli film, like the movie that none of the Islanders want me to watch, Grave of Fireflies. It put me in the mind of that because I know it's very dark and it surrounds itself about, it talks about war and like heartaches and things that people are going through. So I'm excited to pick this one up. And then the final book that I have is Kusama. And I got this one so basically because of the cover, but then when I read on Goodreads what it was about, I had to pick it up. Okay, I had to pick it up. So let's see. It says, touching turbulence technicolor enter the life of Yayoi Kusama. In the 1960s America, Kusama is a symbol of free love and peace. She fights a constant battle with her mental health but finds salvation in art. From her childhood in rural Japan through her radical happenings in New York to her groundbreaking international installations, this vivid graphic novel documents an incredible journey of a remarkable icon. So I also think the art is very beautiful. I love colorful things. So it definitely captured my attention. I'm excited to pick it up. I haven't seen anyone talk about it. I try to find books that I don't see anybody talking about because I get tired of hearing the same shit over and over and over again. Like, I'm not gonna hold you, but so I got this one as well. Excited to read this. I love the cover. Like, can we have a moment for the cover? Very artsy fartsy, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But those are all the books I got, as y'all can see. So these are all the books that I got. I've talked about all of them. I've showed you guys all of the bookstores that I went to. I had a really great time in Dallas. I'm happy to be home. Happy to be back home. It was so much fun exploring the city. Dallas is huge, child. Huge and hot. But I had a great time and I found so many bookstores. So I hope you guys had a good time checking out the bookstores with me. Let me know if you've read any of these books in the comment section below. If you've made it to the end of this video, please leave this emoji right here so I know you made it to the end. Always remember, read a book, keep your life interesting, and I will see you next time. And a very special thank you to all my Patreons, okay? I will see y'all in the next video, okay? Bye.
I'm pretty and I'm mother. Hoes be looking okay. She